I was almost to the railroad tracks. I still had some hope. A train, any train. But nothing. A train would have postponed my torture for another 10 to 20 minutes. Yet nothing. I entered the house like always. Put my books on the table and served myself some cereal while I was polishing of the last soggy flakes of cereal. My sister came in. "Hurry up," she said. "You must get ready. It's Halloween. Don't you want some candy?" I finished up and was escorted toward the bathroom. My sis had already drawn the water. The water was nice and warm. Maybe it was not going to be such a bad evening? No shampoo, just a plain soap and water. Negative. Sis lathered up a loofah sponge with soap. Not just any soap. For some reason, I was bathed with a dark brown soap with a happy dog on the label. After the scrub down, I was rushed to my sister's room. The oldest was laying out my fit on the bed. A long black blouse with a semicircle of sequins and fake stones around the neck opening. High-heel platform shoes. After they dried me, they proceeded to dress me. First went on my white Fruit of the Looms. The black pantyhose. The blouse came next. It reached well past my knees. Then came the makeup, as thick and heavy as grout. Blood-red lips. To put it into perspective, I was mixture between Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, and Lily Munster. They finally stapled an old black wig to my head, designed to itch like the devil. It wouldn't have been too bad if I had been a girl, but I was a guy. Afraid that someone from school would recognize me while I was tricking and treating. My sis grabs a paper bag with paper handles that was a common grocery bags at the time. I was escorted out of the house by my other sis as she shoved a pair of plastic vampire teeth into my mouth. All these teeth would make you do, is, slobber all over and leave a prolonging plastic taste. Here we go. It was around 7:30 p.m. when we left the house. We hit every house on my street and then hit every house on the next street. I would trick or treat every house for the next 7 to 8 hours. Some would give me candy. Some would pinch my cheek and would say what a cute little girl. Some would just pinch. Around midnight there were just a few stragglers trying to get the last of the candies from the houses. Some would just empty their candy dish into your bag. We finally head home at around 1 a.m. Tired as can be. Wig off to the side, burning feet. Makeup all smeared. It didn't matter. I had managed to fill 2.5 bags full of candy. Got home around 2 p.m. Wait, we had to divide the spoils. Of course, my sisters had to make sure that all the bad candy was gotten rid of. It might be tainted, loose or opened wrappers, ripped labeling or injected fruit. For safety reasons, my sisters always kept the chocolate bar, M&Ms and one of my favorites, Rocky Road. I was always given a handful of hard candy and fruit. If I was lucky, I got a Cracker Jack box. It was a long, long night with short dividends. All at school would brag and bring their expensive candy to school. They would trade among themselves. Hard to trade beat-up fruit and rock-solid candy. It didn't matter. My sisters were full of zits, but happy. Stay tuned for the next story. It might be like your own.